Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally, and as always, we are back at it with another Forza Motorsport 7 video, man. Now, for this one, as always, we do have another request coming from one of you guys, my lovely subscribers, man. Big shout outs to all you guys who are, still tuning in on the regular, man, and of course, making those weekly requests. But as a lot of you guys know, there can only be one person selected per video, man. And today's request is coming from Little Hater on YouTube. And he or she wants to see a Hellcat track build. Now, I think this vehicle is a great idea to kick off what I'm going to call a new segment. And if you guys do enjoy it, then I don't know, we might do a couple more of these builds. But since Little Hater does want to see the Dodge Hellcat, what I think I'm going to do is do a comparison of a Hellcat in its stock form doing a couple quarter-mile drag runs, and then we're going to modify it, take it back to the same drag strip, and see if we can make some better numbers. Well, obviously we're going to be making some better numbers. It's just a matter of how much better and how much money we have to spend to get that much better. So what I'm thinking is we are probably going to choose between the Charger or the Challenger. Now, I'm a big fan of that Charger, but I got to say the Challenger Hellcat does hold a special spot in my heart. So what we're going to do is go ahead, buy this bad boy up in its stock color red here, and of course we are going to buy with the stock parts fitted here, and then of course hit that test track. Now I'm thinking the test track airfield probably has the best setup for the drag racing here, and just make sure that we're doing the proper track here. Now, I don't want to have any drivatars out there. It looks like we have the Dubai Circuit, the Sonoma Raceway, and the Test Track Airfield. I think is going to be the one that's probably going to have the best prep. So we're going to get out there, do a baseline run in this Hellcat, see what kind of numbers that we can come up with, and do a couple light modifications to this thing, and then take it back out there. But obviously, first we need to see what this thing can do stock. Now, I do like the fact that in Forza 7 they start you off right at the track and give you a little bit of time to feather the gas as opposed to start it right away. Now, 11.46 in this thing. That's an absolute monster right out of the gate. Is that what Hellcats are running on the strip? Because that's pretty impressive. Now, I want to go ahead and give this another go because I think I might be able to feather the gas just a little bit. Little less wheel spin there, still hitting that red line. Short shifted from second to third though. 11.49, so not quite as fast as our first run, but still very impressive, man. Very impressive. So now what I want to do is head over to the tuning and upgrades, and I'm not going to get too carried away with this thing because I can already tell that the wheel spin right off of the gate is going to be a little bit of a problem. So as far as drivetrain swap, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to use that all-wheel drive. We're going to keep the rear-wheel drive drivetrain in here. Looks like we do have the option for that wide-body kit, which, I mean, let's go ahead and rock this thing into a Demon. Why not? I do like the way this kit looks, and let's be honest, the Dodge Demon is really like goals right now. So I'm more than happy turning this thing into somewhat of a Demon. Now we're going to go ahead, throw that Liberty Walk spoiler on here real quick. And I'm thinking wheels and tires are most certainly going to have to get changed. Now, as you can see, we do have a drag tire compound. I have a feeling this is obviously going to be our best bet as far as getting out there and racing. Now, front tire width, obviously, because we're doing a drag build, don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, so we're just going to go ahead and upgrade the rear tires. Now, as far as the rim style, I do like these wheels, but I think we can do a little bit better. So you guys know me, I'm going to skim through a couple of our different options here. Now, with this wide body setup, I do want a wheel with a nice concave and dish, and this wheel right here, the F1 Deeps from OZ, I think are going to definitely be a nice touch on this car. As far as wheel diameter goes, we're going to go a little bit bigger both front and back. Now this is going to be somewhat of a stancy build, even though I'm going to keep the setup square, but I still want it to look relatively decent. Now the clutch, I'm thinking for those faster shifts, we can definitely go ahead and upgrade that. Transmission, we'll do a little bit of a transmission upgrade since we do already own it. Now we don't need brakes, we do not need suspension, but one thing that I do want to do because of this big old heavy Challenger right now is do some weight reduction. Obviously, something that anybody or everybody should consider doing if going out to the drag strip. Now for those of you guys who are interested in my real life videos, I will be hitting the track with one of my G35s, actually my beater G35, this weekend, hoping to do some lapping. But if anything should change, I most certainly will be doing some quarter mile. Either or, I'm going to be there and there's going to be some footage happening. So yeah, definitely check that out. youtube.com/Nolly, link will be down in the description. So as you can see, we're making a jump from 650 to 836 horsepower with a supercharger upgrade, the Ricer, shall we say, basics with that intake and exhaust. And to be honest, I think that's going to be enough to push us well into the 10s. Now keep in mind, 11.4, I believe was our base model, or our base run for the stock model here. So I think that's going to be pretty good. Now as far as tuning goes, because this is going to be a drag setup, one thing that I do want to do is stiffen up the rear suspension. Oh, we didn't even change the suspension, so we don't have any adjustability on that. I guess we'll just lower the tire pressure just a touch and apply that setup. Now I do want to go back into the upgrade shop, get some suspension on here. I totally skipped this, but I think suspension on a car like this is probably not going to be a bad idea, especially since I did want to do some minor adjustments here. So as far as the spring goes, I want to stiffen those up in the back just to keep the back rear end from sagging. We are, however, going to completely lower this thing right on the ground, and I think that's going to look pretty good. Now, last but not least, we are going to do just a nice quick paint. I like the red on this thing, but I think we can do a little bit better. Now, with these cars, we do have a couple really nice manufacturer colors. Now, I wish they had that nice Mopar purple that I'm so used to seeing for, on the old classic Challengers, Chargers, things of that nature. Now it doesn't look like we have that as an option, but let's go ahead and drop some green on here. And as far as the wheels, now I was going to keep them gold because I do like the green and gold, but I think white is going to be just a little bit nicer on this build. Tin up those windows, and I think we are ready to take it back to the drag strip. Now, if you guys are enjoying this style of video, a little bit of a change, definitely don't forget to let me know down in the comments section. Just drop a stock versus modified comment, plus the car that you want to see a video on that. And I think this is a nice little switch up from our usual stuff, building, racing, things of that nature. So now that we got this car built, I think it's ready to take it back to the same track under the same conditions. I'm hoping for 10s with this thing. You guys let me know what you're thinking. Now I think just with the drag tire, we definitely be getting at least a second better. Since we've done all these engine modifications, I'm hoping for at least 1 second better. Definitely hits red line just a little bit quicker. Out of the hole. Oh my God, this thing is a beast right now. 10.57 seconds. Now, it looks like we are at the Sonoma Raceway right now, so I'm going to go to the test track airfield because I'm pretty sure that was the track that we used the first time. And you know we got to keep things as even as possible. So let's see what this thing's made of. 10.5. Much better with the tire spin on there. Barely hit the rev limiter. 9.9 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is an absolute monster, man. Oh my God. Wow. What an absolute monster, man. But as always, all great things have to come to an end. as is the case with this video. So like I say, if you guys do enjoy this style of video, definitely let me know. It's a, it's a nice little change of pace. Not gonna lie, hitting the drag strip with this thing. It's cool to see what little modifications can do to such an amazing car, man. So as always, I am your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. If you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, definitely do so. And as always, I'm your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. We're gonna catch y'all more folks at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer or anything.